Welcome to Captain Island, the home to a brand new project between myself and TFG. Here we'll be creating a new Minecraft event named Captain Island Clash, or CIC for short, along with devlog videos of the progress. Here on my channel, we'll be focusing on the building and the level design of the event, and over on TFG's channel, he will be looking at the aspects of game design and coding. Well, let's get into the building of the main town here on Captain Island. Let's start out with the main building. This is where the top players will be located, the standings of the event, and previous event standings. I went with lighter colors here to bring out the more island feel. The use of overhangs, pillars, and different roof shapes helped to make the build more visually interesting. While I'm building this, let's talk more about CIC. CIC will take place all in one island, and so will all the games. This means the whole tropical island will be getting covered head to toe in builds. Here is my favorite part of the build. I used a gradient on the trunk, then I worked my way out with full blocks and fences for the branches. Lastly, I just needed to add trees. Now that the exterior is done, we can go on to the interior, which I simply cleaned up and made a nice light blue. Next up is our voting area. I wanted to make it look like a theater in the round, and I think it went pretty well. There are some fun voting mini-games in the event, and I think this will be a nice backdrop to voting. Now it's time to make the main stage. First, we had to raise up the terrain to make a good backdrop for the CIC sign and the statues of us creators. After those were built, we made a little bridge and a viewing area with lectern railings. Now to the harbor. TFG worked on the docks while I worked on a boat. I first started out with purple to shape the boat and then came back with a bunch of wood blocks to color and shade the boat hull. After more lectern rails, I put the sail of the boat on a slight angle to give it more visual interest. We then expanded the dock area so we could build a little fishing market on the dock, and I built an area in which boats could come onto land in order for the hull to be fixed. Next, it was time to work on some of the activities players can do while waiting for the event to start. I first started off building a spleef arena and then worked on the parkour area. This parkour is similar to the parkour found in high-pixel housing. To incorporate the spleef arena, I added a crane and some boxes. I then built a fountain in the square and started work on a farming area to the side of the village. Here I added a path and another point of interest with a drip leaf run. Next, I built a little sumo arena for people to practice their fighting ability. The next thing to do was add some more houses and trees that I have built in previous videos to fill up the village. Lastly, it was time to build the Coliseum. This Coliseum will be home to one of our games, and so it needs to look good. I started with a nice sturdy base with arches and made a similar second layer. This second layer was then able to be copied to make up the rest of the Coliseum. In the center, I built a nice area of seating and a clean interior for our game. Now that it feels like a village, it's on to the showcase. If you are interested in learning more about the event, subscribe to myself, TFG, or the CIC channel. Go watch TFG's video on the event that is out right now, and join the public CIC Discord, which are all linked down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again here on Captain Island.